So I'd say in the past like year or so, the furry fandom has just gotten like so much bigger. Like I just came back from Anthrocon. Oh my god, what was it? Probably about a month ago now. It was such a surreal feeling being back there because I had been there since probably like 2017, 2018, maybe. I had a little hypotenuse in my brain, right? I had this idea and I was like, this is totally gonna happen one day, and it fucking did. So let's talk about it. So today we're gonna be talking about Spiral VRO. So I totally understand that they were just in like a bit of a sticky situation with collaborating with like a different like mainstream normie content creator. And just to be super transparent about it, I'm not like super knowledgeable in that situation. I looked into the situation as much as I could, and I can understand why people are upset. I totally understand where the frustration here comes from. But if you want to know more about this situation, I encourage you to do your research. A lot of the tweets have been deleted, so I can't see a lot of the conversations, but I don't think it's the best for me to just say what I think I know. This happened a couple months ago, but I totally saw a TikTok that was just like, and this is where I ran into a bit of an issue. So I've been working on this video for a couple of a week. So I scripted this video at the beginning of August because I really wanted to like air out my like hypothesis, because I was like so shocked that like I like caught this from like a million miles away. I went to get all the videos that I've like been referencing, you know. I made this video surrounded by these videos. They wiped all their accounts. I know that there was like a screenshot of their story where they were saying like, I'm gonna sell my fursuit, and I had assumed they were just selling the suit. I was on Reddit. I was on Reddit looking for these, couldn't find them. So that's how I really tried to get these. I should have totally grabbed those when I could. However, they're gone. I can't find quite a bit of information that I need to make this video. And I'm at the point where I'm too invested. I'm not even invested. I just dedicated too much time to this. That I just gotta talk. I just gotta post it. So also, I'm sorry if my camera looks blurry or like weird. I'm using my front camera because I don't feel like hooking up my camera to the external monitor I have. External monitor. It's whatever. It's my front camera's broken. So sorry about that. Anyway, be sure to tell me that I am cute in the comments. Thank you. The video was basically just like, my IRL account has 500,000 followers, or just something like that, you know? And I remember watching it and I was just like, wow, why would I care? Because like, here's the thing. I don't remember exactly like how the video was formatted and like what it said, but it very much was just like, my normie or my non-furry account has like X amount of followers, you know, something along those lines. I'm really sorry, I don't have the video, I don't know where it went. Basically, they were meaning that they were like a mainstream content creator, you know, or like a normie content creator. I use the two words interchangeably, but you understand what I'm talking about. But on their IRL account, they really just make like videos. The videos on this person's like IRL, like, look at my account type account, are just like videos I feel like I'd see when you first download TikTok and your algorithm isn't like curated to your interests. I guess you could just say it's just like neutral content, I think. I don't know. If it comes up on my For You page, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. But like, I'm not like looking up anything that like they produce, unless I'm like looking up Sphinx Cast. But like, I feel like I do get like recommended cat videos from time to time, so like, who knows, maybe I am just like a huge fan. But I just felt like the furry community is such a wild place to use like that as your pitch. Like, that's your marketing like strategy, is like flexing your like IRL account. Like, I don't know, I thought that was weird, because like if I pulled a bunch of like just random furries of all different age ranges and shit into a room and I was just like, name every member of the Sister Squad, I feel like nobody could, you know? You know what I mean? And this is just like totally subjective to me, but like, I haven't watched like normie like mainstream content since like, God, Christine and Elijah. Actually, that's a lie. I think the last IRL like normie content I watched was Kian and JC's Reality House. But as like the seasons went on, like I knew less and less content creators. By season 3, I think I knew like Tana Kane and Bryce Hall, and like obviously all for not the best reasons, you know? By the way, Harrison got fucking robbed, might I add. And again, this is all just totally subjective, but like, what? But with like all of that said, it's like, I get it, you know? Like, I understand, and I knew this was gonna happen. I'm honestly just shocked it's not happening more, to be honest with you. And this is just like another big hypotenuse in my brain, but it very much can be. Like, this might make sense, it might not, but like, there definitely could be like independent industry plant type creators in the fandom that we just like don't know about, you know what I mean? Because like, I remember this conversation being more you know, prominent around like the lockdown, but like normies on this was back when like, oh, the furry war was going on or whatever. But like people were like, furries make how much making commissions? Like I'm gonna draw and people did. This is just like that, except they just way more way more of a commitment. And like I get it, because like the furry fandom is like such a good community to like plant yourself into if you're solely trying to like make money off of the fandom, you know? The furry fandom is very much like a brand tieless fandom, you know what I mean? Furries aren't like actively waiting for an update or like new episodes or anything. And I understand that there's a lot of like mainstream or just like general content that's targeted towards furries. Absolutely understand. But the existence of the furry fandom is really just based off of an idea that anyone can branch off of. And if we're thinking about it realistically, the furry fandom won't die, you know what I mean? And that statement alone is just giving very like, take my hand to come to the furry universe. I totally get it, but like it's true, you know? Like as long as people are cognitive, I think that's the right word, and like have ideas and thoughts and creativity, the furry fandom can't really die, you know? You know what I mean? And you could really say the same for normie content as well, you know? Normie content isn't necessarily brand tied, you know, a lot of normie content creators can tie themselves to brands, but their existence isn't fueled by like new episodes or just like a company. But the difference between the furry community and the normie community is that both are quite wet. But the normie content creating sphere, I guess, is just so oversaturated. There are so many different content creators in the space. So it makes sense like why this person would try to like plant themselves into the furry fandom, you know what I mean? And the funny thing about Spiral IMO is the first post I saw from them was the TikTok that was just like, I have 500,000 followers or whatever number on my IRL account. Ooh. Like, okay, and I liked the video. I just said I didn't care, but I was just like, I need to know like what's going on. I'm so interested because this hypotenuse became a thought in my brain, you know what I mean? And then I just like never saw them again. Like I never got an update. The next time I saw them was a screenshot on Twitter of their Instagram story. I wish I could find it, but basically they're just like, I'm selling my fursuit, like I'm leaving the internet, like furries are goofy type shit. So I guess like my algorithm really fucking dropped the ball here, and I just like never got an update. Clearly I'm too fucking late. This is gonna kind of like negate the entire video I just made, but like their marketing was fucking weird. It's just a whole weird situation, but like it worked. Like people stuck around for the face reveal, and they sold their, I keep saying like they sold, I mean, I'm not gonna speculate, but I can put like, I can add 1 + 1, you know, shit's 4, but like I'm pretty sure they sold their account, and their account right now has like 30-something thousand followers, so clearly it worked. The marketing worked, but it's just such a weird idea to like plant yourself in a fandom that I guess you could say you're not super interested in. And I'm not trying to say like you better be ride or die if you're in this fandom, like it's not like super deep, but just like to the extent that like this person like went was wild. It was absolutely wild. This person very much can be a furry, you know, like they may just be like a normie content creator who like got popping on TikTok there and was like, wait, I'm a furry, and then, you know, tried to migrate over it. But it's just so weird to promote yourself with just like, my IRL account has this many followers, you'll never know who I am. Like, that's just weird. I was trying to find screenshots for this video, and they deleted all of their accounts, so it's kind of just like pieces all over the place. So, you know, are they a furry? I don't know. I know they did collabs with like other furries that like I mutual and follow, so like I don't know, and I also am just not bothered enough to care. But it was just a waste of time. I mean, if they had fun, sure, not a waste of time. But like, I don't know. You could have just drawn art. You could have just drawn commissions. But you got like a whole suit and like a rug. I got like a rug on the wall. All in all, the only half and half canine I respect is Solus the wolf. But now, I'm gonna go back to my million subscriber IRL account. That's actually the reason why I can't show my face anymore, because I got my following over there by saying, like, other than that, yeah, that's really about all I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Anyway, I'll see you later. Goodbye.